Welcome inside Hertz Arena, everybody, home to the four-time Kelly Cup champion Florida Everblades. Trey Matthews joined alongside Jake Maurice. Now, Jake, the Everblades got off to a good start to their road trip, but they're looking to get back into the win column. They dropped their last matchup against the Greenville Swamp Rapids. What do they need to do to get back into it?
Well, to be honest, they need to play a lot like they did in that loss. They had 49 shots on goal. Dryden McKay was superb, making 47 saves. The Blades in all four games on that road trip played really good hockey, came away with a 3-1 record. It's a road trip where the Blades played really well, got a lot of points, and feel that they should have gotten more. So a lot of the things that they did right on that road trip, neutral zone control, the offense, forecheck, going to the net, getting rebound goals, all those things that they did over the last four games, even the loss, bringing those into the game tonight against Kalamazoo will be paramount to get a win.
Now, this Blades team is a little dinged up, and they got some help from Springfield. What can you tell the audience more about?
Well, Marc-Andre Gaudette's an excellent defenseman for this level. I mean, he's very mobile, moves the puck well, sees the ice well in the attacking zone. He was Orlando's top guy on their power play last year when they had a handshake deal with the Solar Bears. Springfield sent Gaudette down to them, and Gaudette, he's been in the AHL to start this year, coming down to us to give us a little bit of respite, as you said. The Blades, they've got a couple guys on the IR right now. The roster a little bit thin because of those injuries, so Gaudette's going to be a big help on the blue line.
Now let's talk about something more positive, from injuries to accolades. Cam Johnson, acknowledged by the ECHL for Goaltender of the Week. That's a great honor, if you ask me.
Well, I mean, when you pitch 2 shutouts in the 2 games you play, it's hard to imagine anyone else even competing with him. And Cam Johnson, he's been the best goalie in the ECHL throughout the last 3 seasons. A pair of playoff MVPs, 3 Kelly Cups. He's been in the running for the Goaltender of the Year, and every season he's been with the Everblades pretty much. And every night he's in the crease, you know you're going to get a great performance, just like the Blades did last week with a pair of shutout victories, especially that one against Orlando, 1-0, as narrow as it gets, last Monday. Cam Johnson always brings the goods, and especially in front of the home crowd at Hertz Arena, he'll always be at his best. So the Blades, you mentioned trying to get back in the win column. Cam Johnson's going to be a pretty big help for that.
Now, here's the thing. This matchup against the Kalamazoo Wings, it's an interesting one because they have not played Kalamazoo in 2 seasons. So this isn't like a divisional rival matchup. This is a team that the Everblades have not seen in a good while.
Yeah, the last time they were here was for a couple of games in late 2022. Around this time of year, actually, Florida won both of them at Hertz Arena. They've only played Kalamazoo around 15 times in their team's history. So, you know, unlike Orlando or Greenville or Atlanta, the teams the Blades saw on the road trip, you don't really have a familiar sense of what you're going to get with these Kalamazoo players. It's quite a different roster, of course, from when we played them a couple years ago. The Wings, they've been a team that have been hot and cold to start this year. And anytime you're playing an opponent outside of your division, for the Blades, this is the first time they're playing a team outside of their conference in the regular season in 2 years. There's a little bit of a feeling out process where you're kind of going to learn, okay, what does this team like to do? You know, you go into the video session and you have an idea, but looks a little different when you're actually out there on the ice playing against them. So through those first couple minutes, things might be a little bit slow to pick up, but whichever team can get to it first, realize what their opponent is doing and how they can work around that to get the win, is probably going to be the team that gets the win tonight.
All right, Jake, real quick, your direct effects, 3 keys to the game.
Well, fast start. I mean, you're coming back home. You want to get the crowd going early. And as I said, you want to figure out Kalamazoo as quickly as possible. So the Blades getting off to a strong start is going to help them do that. Second off, from the loss on Sunday, the penalty kill hurt the Blades. They gave up 2 power play goals, 1 on a 5-minute major penalty. So getting the penalty kill tweaked back and ready to go tonight is going to be important for Florida. And the Blades had excellent neutral zone control, particularly in that 8-0 win over Greenville on Saturday last week. The Blades really controlled the neutral zone well throughout the road trip. Keeping that going at home will help the Blades get some wins.
All right, we got the coverage for you here at Hertz Arena. Don't go anywhere. There's a lot in store. Enjoy the game, everybody.